Good afternoon, punters and pundits. My name's Glenn Guilfoyle and I'm the principal at The Next Level. And thanks for joining us at www.salessystem.com.au. This afternoon I'd like to explore that old chestnut, the one about progression and probability rates as far as opportunity or pipeline trackers are concerned. And it was brought to my mind again during a client workshop I was involved in this week. And I'd like to distill the essence of this conundrum for you and particularly couch it in as much as the trap that we see young players fall for and how you can avoid it. Here we go. How can I get my sales forecast in on time to the board when you guys don't input or update your percent conversion probability rates in your opportunity manager? Laments the poor, frustrated head of sales to his bow-beaten sales execs at the monthly sales meeting. Sadly, this is a common lament. Yet so many imploring Australian business-to-business heads of sales don't realise that there is a fundamental flaw in this corollary. Yes, by all means, they should demand that their sales execs input and keep their percent probability of conversions up to date in the opportunity tracker, but no, they should not use it to create the sales forecast. A best-of-class Australian business-to-business opportunity tracker should feature two parallel sets of metrics. One set should measure the percent progression at each gate. So in other words, as each and every opportunity tracks its way through the pipeline and negotiates each gate and measuring the percent progression or leakage at that gate and therefore overall conversion of each and every opportunity. The other set should mention the aforementioned probability of conversion rates. Too often, as my little role play depicts, most organisations will focus on establishing the latter but not the former. And this is a great shame. Let me explain why by comparing and contrasting the two. Progression rates are formulaic and automatically calculated in the CRM or whatever software is supporting the tracker by virtue of the sales exec going in and keeping update movements of any and all opportunities past or exiting from the pipeline at specific gates. Probability rates are judgmental and assessed by the owning account manager. Progression rates are based on real actual data, typically a moving annual total type concept with all the statistics of each and every opportunity, so number into the top of the pipeline, number that approach each gate, number that pass, number that leak at each gate, and therefore overall top to bottom conversion rate. Probability rates are manually adjusted by the owning account opportunity manager at any time to reflect the perceived value at that point in time of the probability of conversion. Now, because progression rates are based on real hard data, they are very, very good at allowing the sales manager to create and construct accurate and reliable sales forecasts. They are also brilliant in terms of assessing the performance of either the whole sales team or each sales exec, because one can see with granular precision the actual performance of progression versus leakage at each and every gate. Probability rates do not adequately fulfill any of these functions and really serve the purpose of allowing the sales exec to plan either daily, weekly, monthly, which opportunities they're going to put their time and effort into. The trap that lures most heads of sales these days is that the latter, probability rates, are quite easy to establish and set up. Progression rates, on the other hand, require some design, some coding, and generally some new report construction in the CRM or the software that supports the tracker. but the effort is worth it. But don't take my word for it. Give it a try yourself. I look forward to discussing further